And let me tell you, it's definitely pickled. I need to wipe it off a little bit because the jar has condensed from the outside, because I just took it out from the fridge. And this is actually 13 days, let's say 2 weeks, after I made this pickled poplar field cap. And this is the moment of truth. Let us see if I made it or I broke it. So let us open it and see if it has any pressure built up inside. Because if it doesn't have any pressure, then it could be good. So let's just listen for it. Nothing. So this could be good. I'm excited because I did this the first time now in my life. So this is the first time for me trying these pickled mushrooms ever. I just saw it on the internet. And let me just take out these sticks that I put in so that the mushrooms are underneath the water. The smell is good, so it's nothing foul smelling. It actually smells of vinegar and bay leaves, because I have some bay leaves on the top, as you can see. And let me just take out one of the mushrooms to see. So this is one of the mushrooms. Let me just put it on this plate. Let us set this aside. And this is the moment of truth. I hope I'm not poisoning myself. I mean, the mushroom is not poisonous. The mushroom is good. I mean, the pickling method. I hope it went well. So, it's no bad taste. The texture is good. I mean, it's not soft or something. It's elastic, like it should be. Has no bad smell. It actually doesn't smell like mushrooms. It smells more like vinegar. Let me see the taste of it. Let me tell you, it's definitely pickled. Now I can taste the mushroom, but it's good. It's pretty good. So it actually worked. I'm surprised. Well, to tell you the truth, I kind of hoped that it would work, and it did. And the taste of it is perfect. Just look at it, how nice it looks, and it also tastes nice. Perfect. So I hope you'll try this. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below if you tried this recipe and tell me your opinion of it. And before I finish up, let me just show you something. Just set this aside and just close it up. Okay. Look at this. You know what this is? These are porcini mushrooms, penny buns, and just look how beautiful they are. Look at this beautiful mushroom, and these are absolutely perfect. I just picked them yesterday with a friend of mine, and if you want to see what I do with these, just check the description down below, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day. Bye.